Take a look at this. The tire is nearly off the axle completely. And over here, bashed in. According to the homeowner, the lawn care workers were so enraged that they broke down the door. As you can see, the crack is right here. This is one of many of Justin's videos he posted to YouTube. His family also has another collection that was not posted to YouTube, so they can continue to honor his memory. This year, the senior prank at San Marcos High School went way too far. Now, more than 100 students are in trouble. Violent crime rates are up on the east side, and arrest rates are down citywide. Could the lack of police officers be a contributing factor? Find out tonight. Several businesses on the southeast side, much like this one, are finally feeling comfortable enough to go to the bank to ask for help with their business loans. Hey guys, check out these huge slices of pizza. 6 pieces from one gigantic 20-inch pizza. Comes straight out of the oven over here. Now I can't eat all these by myself, so y'all better come down here and help me.
News 4 San Antonio starts right now.
And taking a live look right now with TransGuide at I-35 and Walsham Road, you can see a big rig has jackknifed, causing a major traffic jam. This happened just about 45 minutes ago in the southbound lanes of I-35. No word if there were any injuries. We are still working on gathering information. We will bring you updates as soon as we get them. Turning to weather, wet roads out there today on your Sunday, as some much-needed rain hit the area. Let's head straight to meteorologist Siobhan Anders with where the rain is right now. Developing right now, a woman is shaken up after she accidentally crashed into this Church's Fried Chicken. This was just about an hour and a half ago at Highway 90 near Rockgate Drive on the west side. Police say a driver put the car in drive instead of reverse, jumping over the curb and crashing into the front windows of the restaurant. No one was hurt. Other top stories, a woman is lucky to be alive tonight after police say she flipped her SUV. This is in an area of the northwest side neighbors say is plagued by speeders. Officers say a woman was driving an SUV on Les Harrison Drive near Village Basin when she looked down at her hand as she was coming around a curve. That's where the woman hit a parked Honda Accord and flipped her SUV. A neighbor we spoke to says when he heard the crash, he right away rushed over to help.
Ran outside to see what was going on, so I was going to bust out one of the windows, and it was just only one person in the vehicle, so we actually pulled her out of the vehicle and we set her on the side of the curb.
Again, no one, including the woman, was hurt in this accident. Neighbors say they have seen several accidents recently from drivers who take the curve there too fast. In other news, it started with reports of shots fired, and the high-speed chase ended late last night with a dramatic car crash into a building. An SAPD officer saw a woman in a red Ford Explorer fire a weapon on Vassar and McCullough just north of downtown. That's when the chase began and reached more than 90 miles per hour. Police say the driver lost control near I-35 and Rayburn. The woman reportedly slammed into the wall of a business on Rayburn. One suspect took off running, but a second person was trapped in the SUV. Eventually, both suspects were arrested. No injuries were reported. And on the east side, an argument over a woman led to a stabbing and one man with serious injuries. This was on Bernadine Drive near the area of Rigsby and Loop 410 around 4:40 this morning. Police say a woman's 55-year-old estranged husband got into an argument with her new boyfriend, a 33-year-old man. Police say the ex-husband then stabbed the younger man, who was taken to the hospital and is now in stable condition. The man who stabbed him was arrested. The first day of school is only more than a week away, and one local barbershop is helping hundreds of kids get a clean cut for the new school year. News 4 San Antonio's Zach Hedrick shows us how stylists were doing more than just providing a fresh look.
The line outside Bexar County Cuts was long.
I'm here all morning.
They've been lining up since 6 in the morning.
Roughly 200 kids waiting to claim.
Making headlines, 6 people were killed today in a crash near the Tuscaloosa, Alabama airport today. Officials say the flight left from Kissimmee Gateway Airport in Florida and was headed to Tuscaloosa. They confirmed all 6 passengers on board died. It crashed around 11:20 this morning. Their names have not been released yet. Coming up, widespread flooding prompts emergency declarations in Louisiana, and more rain is on the way. Details on the waterlogged state. Despite police doing all they could to protect innocent people during the chase that took place earlier today, some bystanders were caught in the chaos. News 4 talked to the manager of one company whose employee was hit by an officer in pursuit of the driver.
It's not every day that a police officer runs into your vehicle. I talked to him, he's doing fine, and a little rattled, he sure was rattled. It was a big experience for him.
The victim has already been checked out at a medical facility. He is expected to be back at work tomorrow. Sunday night, a group of San Marcos High School students broke into their high school to carry out a tradition recognized by many high school students.
There's basically a bunch of kids came in here and they were just gonna throw just make it like all decorated and like seniors and stuff, and then supposedly there was beer bottles and stuff all broken everywhere, and there's baby oil all over the floors.
But the seniors didn't stop there.
Just pouring a whole bunch of stuff all over the floors, and that stuff wasn't anything that they should have had in the first place. Gluing some inappropriate things on the walls and stuff of that nature.
The question of how they got access to the school after hours is still a mystery.
Apparently, people are saying they came in and they vandalized the whole school. Like, somebody found the master key and they broke in. They just ran through the hall and just vandalized everything.
Janitors were called in from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. to clean up the mess made by the students. More than 50 students have been identified thanks to video footage.
Punishment, I think it was awfully weak, to my understanding. I felt like they shouldn't have walked the stage, honestly.
The seniors identified were originally told they would not be walking across the stage at graduation.
Because most of their parents think they should walk the stage, so.
After deliberation, the punishment was changed.
We're in school for 8 hours, so they're in this one room, and ice sucks. It's the worst thing in the world, and it's really cold in there too.
Some do not feel the punishment toward the seniors was enough.
Weak. There's nothing that wasn't a punishment towards seniors at all. They still get to graduate, still get to walk the stage. 8 hours community service, that can be done in a day. That's a work day, basically.
For others, they are happy they get to see their friends graduate.
I think so. Just from a lot of them being my friends, I think they should still be able to walk.
Morgan Mitchell, News 4 San Antonio.